Hi folks, hope you're okay today. I just want to recommend a book today for academic theologians who are academics today, and I want to encourage you to go and read it, the Patristic Fathers, for those who are academic theologians. And I want to recommend this book by Roy Kearsley, Tertullian's Theology of Divine Power. This is published by Rutherford Studies in Historical Theology, published by Rutherford House and Paternoster Publishing. And this is what it says by Gerald Bray. Dr. Kearsley has written a major study of one of the most important of the early church fathers. Tertullian's extant writings are more extensive than those of any Christian author before the 4th century, and generally speaking they are both easy and interesting to read, yet they have been curiously neglected in the English-speaking world for most of the century. Dr. Kearsley has made a bold and brave attempt to bring Tertullian to life again, and in this he has succeeded remarkably well. In these pages we see how he developed and the key notion of monotheistic power, which was so essential to establish the basis for preaching the Christian gospel in a pagan polytheistic culture. Dr. Kearsley is to be congratulated for providing us with a lively and scholarly account of this great man and his theology. That's by Gerald Bray, Anglican Professor of Theology at I think it's Beeson Divinity School. Yeah. The thought of is John D. Zolius. The thought of Tertullian has been decisive in the formation of Christian theology, but its interpretation is not always easy. Roy Kearsley responds to the challenge with a vigorous study of Tertullian's theology, particularly his attitude to power. It is a very valuable contribution, not only to historical theology, but also to the ecumenical discussion of our time. Everett Ferguson. Roy Kearsley's thesis develops the impact of the power motif on Tertullian's theology of creation, ex nihilo, and incarnation, the church, and eschatology, the Trinity. With economy of expression, he gives a balanced assessment of Tertullian's achievements in maintaining fundamental Christian doctrines against rival views of his time and of his disquieting failures in emphasizing divine power at the expense, although not in regard, of God's goodness and wisdom. So I'd encourage you to read that if you're an academic theologian, or to at least go on to Tertullian Project and do some research on Tertullian. Alright, thank you and take care.